rebellious son runs off, and when he comes home, the father just is so happy and filled with compassion and just blesses him. But then you got the firstborn son who never ran away and was, followed his father's orders, and everything his father asked, he did it. Well, the older son is out in the field and he hears the party going on, and he asks what's going on inside the house. Why is everybody so happy? And he gets told, hey, your brother who left the family, he's come home, and your dad killed the fatted calf, and they're all rejoicing that he's come back. Well, the older son gets really indignant because, he's just feeling like, this is not fair, man. Look what he did. He hurt my dad, and my dad's celebrating him. He squandered all this money. What's going on? And I want us to pause for just a moment and to realize that there is blessings for never wandering away from the Lord. But, we have to guard against the idea that we could someday become prideful of the fact that we never wandered away from the Lord. So the father hears that the older brother is upset outside the house, and it says he began to entreat him and say, hey, man, come around. What's going on? And this is what the older son said to him. Look, for so many years I've been serving you, and I have never neglected a command of yours. And yet you have never given me a kid that I might be merry with my friends. But when this son of yours came and was devoured your wealth with harlots, you killed the fatted calf for me. He said, my child, you've always been with me, and all that is mine is yours. So here's what I want us to think about today. If you don't wander from the Lord and you desire to live a life of constant obedience to God, for, maybe you've given him years, you will be blessed of the Lord. Don't ever be envious of the person that ran off and, just sowed their wild oats and then comes back and gets saved and forgiven and whatever that might be, because the Lord just said, hey, when a person squanders years of his life, unfortunately, they'll never get those back. If you wander from the Lord, there are things that happen and there's time that is spent without the Lord. And the truth is, it's never worth it to wander away from the Lord, because things will be lost, opportunities that had a moment. You'll never be able to have them again. And yes, God can restore you from the point of your repentance from then on. But it's never worth it to walk away from the Lord. Just stay faithful in what God has called you to do. And that the Lord even said to the older brother, he said, look, everything that's mine is yours. You've been faithful in these things, and your reward is going to be so great. But then Jesus just wants to warn by this parable, don't ever get prideful. It was the grace of God that called this brother to come back home. And it's the grace of God that kept the older brother inside the house. No matter what, let's just rejoice. Hey, if someone gets right with God, rejoice. Don't hold their past against them. Walk in forgiveness and just thank the Lord and say, Father, thank you for keeping me from wandering from your house. I need that reminder. I hope it worked good work in your heart today too.